probably shouldn't be saying anything, but it's coming out. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Skye Ashanti, so if you don't know me now, you do. And if you just returning, what's up? Today's video is going to be a natural face tutorial. Now, put the emphasis on face because I personally don't do natural faces without liner, without eyeshadow. You feel what I'm saying? Regardless of all of that, you guys will be able to grasp what I do for my base, like my foundation, concealer, powder, bronzer, you know, all that stuff. And you guys have requested this so many times. I have been procrastinating. I like to do my foundation base and everything else. If you personally don't like it, don't watch it. First thing I like to start off with is primer. Now, I vary between primers, between this one and this one. I have tried other primers, but I always go back to these. This is the NYX No Filter Primer, and then this is the NYX Photo Loving Primer. This gives me an instant matte finish. However, I feel like this one fills in my pores just a tad bit more. So sometimes I like to combine them and sometimes I like to use them separate. I'm going to use the Photo Loving Primer in the center of my face. And then I'm going to use the other one on the outer portions. Juvia's Place Newest Foundation. This gives me the best coverage with the most lightweight feel. Like, this foundation is really bomb. Super small. Like, look at this, y'all. I like to take it on a flat brush just to spread it out on my face and then see how much more I need and then blend it out with a beauty blender. I have a little friend right here. Clearly she came to visit. I didn't know she was coming, but she's overstaying her welcome and I'm not happy about it. A very little amount of this foundation is covering so good. Okay, blend it out with my sponge. This is an e.l.f. sponge, very affordable and super soft, you guys. Like, it's definitely, hold on, way better than the Morphe sponge. I only like the Morphe sponge when I'm trying to cut my, you know, little contour or whatever, but this is not even all that. I don't like that sponge, to be honest. And I also don't like to put much in my concealer area because you're gonna put concealer there. You don't need product on top of product. That right there is gonna give you cakey, and we don't need that outside. We don't need to be out here crumbling like a bag of chips. No, it's a little orange on me, but when I put the concealer on, it's definitely gonna cancel it out. I'm such a weird shade. Like, I'm not yellow, but I'm not neutral, so it's just like, where do I go? I do like the Juvia's Place concealer. It's very thick in coverage. To give me a more highlighted look, I like to use the ColourPop concealer. I like to mix both of these together to get my perfect under eye vibe. I am in the color 13. I only like to do concealer in the main areas. My chin and my forehead, I don't feel like my head is big, so I really don't like to accentuate any of them areas. And whatever's left in my beauty blender, just how I did the foundation, I like to spread it around. Use a beauty blender for the outer edges. I feel like it helps blend that part a little bit better. Now that the edges are blended, I still have an unblended under eye. I like to take this Real Techniques brush. It's not clean right now, but you're my business. Don't do that.
You're in my business? Don't do that.
I can really get under there and blend it out seamlessly. Really focus it near my nose area. This also helps with my nose contour. Really just brightens. My personal favorite is my Laura Mercier. You guys know this is a really good powder that I love to use. I do feel like it gives me a slight bit of flashback, which is why I like to mix my powders as well. This is the Sacha Buttercup powder. I also love this powder, but I do feel like you need a lighter version. If you're my complexion, this is not light enough. Dab it with the brush, really press it in there, pack some powder on there. To start low, work my way up to really set my under eye. Sasha Buttercup, same technique. This powder, you can bake with it. I actually do bake with it sometimes, but it's not necessary if you don't want to. This is the point where I would like to throw some liner on, so I'm gonna do that really quickly off camera and then come back to the face. This makes me me. So I like my big lashes. Y'all be talking about me, but I really don't care. If you want to know where these lashes are from, they're from Afford Hair. I got it in my last video. I will put that in the eye above if you're trying to check them out. There are so many different type of blushes for different skin types. This is from Milani. This is their Rose Powder Blush, and I just love this palette. I recently discovered it and I was just like, this is definitely a go-to blush. Affordable and it's amazing. This is a Morphe R36. And I love to use this color right here. This is the most loved color in the palette. I just love it. It's a really good tone for me, and you guys know I love blush, so this is like not too much but not too little. Focus it on the back portion of my face first. One thing about these blushes is that they are pigmented, but they're not too pigmented to where if you apply some, it's like, whoa, hold on, I applied too much. You can definitely build these up to the pigment that you want. Cute, really subtle. I love the way blush looks. It's amazing. So I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Go in with this middle shade to just blend the edges out with that soft color. To me, I feel like it's a necessary step to a seamless face. So I definitely like to just transition just how I would do eyeshadow if you watch my previous tutorials. Universal palette that I would love to recommend to you guys. This is from Alexa Persico Cosmetics, and this is the palette Brighten Me Baby. When I actually got this palette, I was like, I don't know about this one, but using it, I really do like this palette. I love Work It Baby. Not Work It Baby. I done made up my own name for the palette. Gorgeous pink highlight color. You guys know I'm a fan of any type of bright pink undertone highlight color. I just feel like it suits me best and I love the way it looks on me. So I always go for this one right here. But I use this really small brush. I believe this is from... oh, what is this girl name? This is such an old brush. It started with an S. I don't really remember. If I do remember, I'll put it on the screen. Smile and apply. I barely put any and it's already blinding like. Blend it out with that same concealer brush that we used earlier. My face is already looking snatched and I haven't even put bronzer on yet. So let's get into my favorite bronzer. I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. This is a Zoeva 128 Cream Cheek Blush. Drag it and it just really cuffs it and makes it look so good. You can see the way it just glides on my face, giving me a really seamless look. Now for bronzer, you can apply it right here to give you a more chiseled look. A little bit on your chin, some on your forehead. Right now, I'm going to just apply something on my lips really quickly, and then I'm going to come back and exit this. Now I'm going to top it with the Lips by K Go Bare. I absolutely love natural faces as much as I love doing these colorful, elaborate looks. This is so cute. You can always switch up the lip if you're trying to go for a more lighter version. I recommend the Lips by K glosses. They are amazing, especially for like nude on the go type of lips. They are coming out with a new collection. I probably shouldn't be saying anything, but it's coming out. Also switch up the lashes. If you're not a lash type of girl, you can throw on some mascara to go with this natural look. Overall, you guys have a pretty good look at what my face looks like and the products that I use. Watch my videos and not being subscribed is really fake, and I feel like y'all should do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just only right. I also constructed this wig. A little plug for myself or whatever. Definitely go check that out if you're really loving this wig on me. I love you guys. Bye.